Hello everyone, Luke for Smith here. It is Saturday the 14th of August. And we're going to do another quickie reading. This one is a work in progress quickie because it's new, and since investigations are still ongoing, there might be more added to this article. So when I'm done with this article and when other information has come out, I'll probably come back to this article and do like a remake of it one day. It says here, this is the incest article on the Wikipedia. Ongoing things described in this article are still happening, as it may be subject to frequent change. Pro tip: do not attempt to contact authorities, suspects that were potentially involved, or people related to said suspects about this case as it's been looked into. Doing so will risk mudding up the investigation. We are not detectives. Article is rated M for honest content. It may contain not suitable for work. And we got a quote here. He used to do that more flirtingly, and that was Chris to his mother on a Twitch stream, indicating indirectly warning us of what to come. Yeah, I do remember that a few years ago. That was, I think, maybe it was last year, I can't remember. Incest refers to sexual activities between persons related by kin. On the 29th of July 2021, evidence emerged on Reddit that Chris has engaged in sexual activities with Barbara, his mother, since June of okay, just making sure my recording is good. With Barbara, his mother, since June 2021. A leaked audio recording and incriminating text messages between Chris and a woman named Bella, later revealed to be a Texas tech student named Isabella Loretta Yankee, showed that Chris had discussed masturbating his elderly mother. I have actually listened to that voice call, and no, I'm not going to play it here because I'm pretty sure everyone knows where to find it. Before performing cunnilingus on her and having penetrative sex with her. He claimed that Barbara compared him favourably to her previous sexual partners, including Chris's father Bob, who had been unable to provide her an orgasm or stimulate her G-spot. Wait a minute, how the hell did Chris come about if Bob wasn't any good at pleasing her? Where did Chris come from then? I don't know. Something obviously happened. Early on that morning, on the 30th of July, prompted by someone reporting the leaks, Greene County Police visited 14 Branchland Court for a wellness check. At which point, Chris was issued a emergency protective order forbidding contact between Chris and Barbara, and preventing him from remaining at her residence until the 5th of August. Barbara was removed to a hospital for a senior care inspection. On the 30th of July 2021, Chris admitted the authenticity of the recordings to YouTuber Dylan Thomas. On the 1st of August 2021, Chris was officially charged with 1 count of incest and with additional charges pending, held without bail. Yes, he is still in there right now. Allegations. In the leaks, it is alleged that Chris and his mother engaged in substantial sexual activity, including Chris masturbating his mother and engaging in penetrative intercourse with her. It is further alleged that his mother compared him to various other sexual partners, including Chris's father. And yeah, I'm not going to read these two quotes, but this was in the text messages, and I have already read them before. I read them in the Chris Clan does incest with his mother video. Go through my past videos and you'll find it. A leaked audio. The leaked audio likewise contains a graphic descriptions of sexual activity. which Chris alludes to as the validity of incest fanfics. The authenticity of the recordings was confirmed by Chris Dylan Thomas, so he admitted that he did what he did. The screenshot was also leaked to the farms from a woman called Fiona, apparently an autistic TikToker who was going to attend Everfree Northwest with Chris prior to the revelations of incest. The screenshots depict Barb apparently masturbating, and is allegedly a screenshot from a video in which Chris and Barb engaged in oral and digital sex. What the fuck's digital sex? Now that video, I don't think it's real. If it was real, it would have been like leaked to porn sites and that, and I have seen no evidence of leaks like that. Mostly because I am in a Discord channel which talks about Chris all the time, and or a server, I mean not a channel, and they normally post updates like that, and there's been like no updates whatsoever, so I think that is actually fake. There has been no video of him performing incest with his own mother. I don't believe that to be true. Okay, and this is the incest discussion. Obviously I'm not going to play it because it'll make the video long. Stardate was found out on the 30th of July. Performance style, crazy reason, saga incest. And this is this transcript of it, so you can read it if you want. I don't care. An uncut version was released by a alleged accessory of 10 thermometers. Tyron Mary Mercury on YouTube, consisting of a few minutes of discussion on miscellaneous Eretta and Fiona. Prior events. In general, the relationship between Chris and his mother has always been seen as a little too close, likely due to his mother's overly coddling nature towards him in his early life, all through to his adult one. It has been keenly noted during the Doopy saga that Chris has used the words darling and dear, commonly reserved for romantic relationships, to refer to his mother. Many Christorians have noticed that potential trolls or patterns that would indicate sexual activity between Chris and his mother have been made previously, as early as October 2015. The man in the pickle suit noted that Chris's plea arrangement to the pepper spray incident. Chris and his mother were touching each other in a very unusual, in an unusually intimate and inappropriate fashion. As recently as 2019, Chris, whilst role-playing as Meg Chan, referred to his mother as a guilty pleasure waifu. Furthermore, in August 2016, Chris admitted to having dreams of having sex with his mother in a Facebook post, stating that I myself did have dreams of having sex with my mother. Troll Arthur Spatchcock disclosed on the Kiwi Farms that following the 2014 house fire, Chris and his mother were routinely spooning. At that time, Chris denied any improprieties, stating, I am not a Bates. Oh my god. Subsequent arrest and events and arrest. I said that wrong. Was there any pictures? No, there wasn't. Okay. It's the last bit, long bit. See also August 21, 2021 arrest and court date. We'll be reading through that possibly after the actual court date, when the information gets added about that. It is a criminal offence in Virginia to engage in incest. Sexual activities between a parent and child are classified felony. Also, that would be paedophilia if a parent and a child, yeah. Punishable by an increment of up to 10 years incarceration. As a result of the protection order levelled against Chris, he has been removed from his home. Initial plans to stay with extended family were disrupted. I can't even say that. After the invitation was resented. Due to ongoing financial problems, Chris could not afford a hotel. Null told him to sleep in his van. This is Chris's van. Even though I don't think it's a van. For one... bloody police car, go away. For one night, and he would have to have the proceeds of Chris's GoFundMe, originally intended for Chris's trip to Everfree Northwest. I done that quickie reading last week. Transferred to his bank account that following day. Chris told Null in his messages that he was going to spend the night of the 30th, 31st of July in his car, and he would go to a mall as soon as it opened in the morning and loiter there. Two malls he mentioned, Regency Hall and Chesterfield Town Centre, are in Richmond. This suggests that the family members whom he intended to stay are his Aunt Harriet and Uncle Tom, who live in the Richmond area. That they did not rescinded the invitation until he had actually arrived at their home. Oh, what are you doing? I clicked on the wrong button. Fuck. That's why I'll close it down when it comes up. On the 30th of July, I think, yeah, it's 2021. Let me close this off. Go away. Is it still recording though? Yeah, it's still recording. Right, okay, let's carry on. On the 30th of July, Everfree Northwest posted that inappropriate actions to protect the vulnerable, appropriate actions, okay, will be taken. While not naming Chris, it is suspected that the tweet refers to the revulsion of Chris's invitation to the convention, which now subsequently confirmed. Due to the disturbing and lucid and liquid nature of the allegations, hashtags and topics such as Chris Clan and Chris Clan did what trended on Twitter, reaching fourth overall trend on the 30th of July, exposing a large number of otherwise uninvolved individuals to the story of Chris Clan. Let me close it now. Yes. On the 31st of July, Null, who had access to Chris's emails with Chris's permission since the guard dog saga, found out that Chris received $750 from Barb's bank account, meaning that he had either contacted Barb or gained access to Barb's bank account himself, either of which would violate the emergency protective order. When confronted, Chris initially denied the accusation, claiming he had managed to find blessings in the minimum abundance needed. However, upon further questioning, he confirmed that he had access to Barb's account for some time, contrary to Null's previous assumption that Barb had been in control of Chris's finances and not vice versa. Still recording? Yes. I need to make sure because of that thing popping up. Upset by Chris embezzling from his mother and trying to cover it up, Null cut contact with him, reported the theft to authorities, and cancelled the transfer of the GoFundMe money, arranging it to be refunded to the donors. Later that day, Null posted an exchange he had with Chris on the 5th of July, claiming that Chris claimed to be in a sexual relationship with an older woman, who he was reluctant to share details with, but mentioned that she had once worked as an accountant, Barb's pre-retirement profession, and that the affair was something out of an anime or fan fiction, reminiscent of a statement in the leaked conversation about Incest fanfics come true. On the evening of the 31st of July, a Reddit user, Chris is a man, located Sonku parked at the... Is that the name of Chris's car, Sonku? Parked at the Regency Inn at Richmond. In Richmond. Confirming that Chris was in the city and he would be spending time in a motel. The next day, the 1st of August, a number of people attempted or said that they would attempt to contact Chris there. Most significant was YouTuber Ethan Ralph, who, along with his fiancée and some friends, live streamed themselves driving to the motel to meet Chris. They ordered a pizza in hopes of luring him out and went about knocking every door on the second floor. Wow, they are absolute dicks for doing it. I'd hate people. Like, if I stayed in a motel or a hotel, well, a motel was like outside, like outdoor landing, that sort of thing. If someone knocking on my door randomly, I'll fucking be so pissed. Let's see. Chris did not answer his door and the group was told to leave by a motel employee. They went to the Regency Mall across the street while still streaming to wait around, and because it was a suspect that Chris might be there, if not in this room. Later that afternoon, they were tipped off that 4 police cars had shown up to the motel room and arrived there back in time to see 2 Henrico County police officers prep walking Chris down from his room. Ralph continued to film for a live audience of over 3,000 viewers, while Chris talked to Chris, occasionally yelling comments themselves, which Chris sometimes responded to. Chris remained mostly calm and compliant during the arrest, although he rambled about the dimensional merge to both police and Ralph's crew. The police then loaded Chris into a squad car and left without questioning Ralph's questions. Mostly because the police were being as professional as they could and ignoring the fucking weens. Chris is currently being held without bail at Central Virginia Regional Jail. Although Chris is legally registered as female, e.g. on his driver's license, he has been held in a male jail. Transgender inmates in Virginia are only placed in the prison of their identified gender if they have a sex change surgery, which Chris has not. Also, that's the end, by the way. No, I'll bring this picture up. Also, because of the incest thing, and Chris has a penis, they don't really want to risk him going around raping all the women in the prison. That's another reason why they must have put him into a male prison, so he doesn't go out molesting all the women. So this is a screenshot from the live stream. And we got at least we got a prep walk. Grunts get the W. Same mall cop. That's basically the kill stream. There's Chris right there in his normal attire. This one right here, the one that's next to Chris, he's my favourite. He's my favourite cop, because like I like how he like tried to not laugh throughout the entire arrest, but you could see him smiling at some points. And then there's like the middle guy, he's like meh, and then like there's the glasses guy right here with the old Essex boy haircut. Yeah, but yeah, the first copper, he's my favourite. Okay, so I think we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in another video.